Lose the ability to hear certain sounds at higher frequencies, but hearing loss can start at a very young age. And a local hearing care professional, Tiffany Davis, with Miracle Ear, is here to take us through a simple and fun test. Now, why do our ears, they do age at a different rate?
Sure. I think it's best if we kind of understand how hearing loss happens. Our hearing comes to our ears through tiny nerve hairs in our ear, and basically those sound waves get transmitted to our brain, and that's what makes our hearing. So these nerve hairs are just like anything else in our body. You know, they're going to deteriorate just like the rest of our body, kind of go downhill, decline a little as we age. So those nerve hairs are going to start to kind of fall down. They get a little bit more mobile. They don't stay as strong as they used to be. Okay, so there's other contributing factors though that can make those nerve hairs fall a little faster. So that can be something like smoking. That can be excessive noise damage. We've talked about that a little bit when I was here before. Loud concerts, wearing those earbuds can be really damaging. That's why we tell you to follow the 60-60 rule. Keep it under 60% volume, under 60 minutes a day. There's other things like diabetes, cardiovascular disease. Those all contribute a lot to your hearing loss. So you want to keep an eye on those because those are going to make your hearing loss come on at an earlier onset than you normally would for your age.
Because there are some hearing tests you can do to determine your ears may actually be younger than you are, or they could be older in a case of a young person who does listen to excessive music very, very loud.
Exactly, yeah. There's a lot of tests available online. They're really fun. You know, I like to do those little app tests online, same kind of thing. Look it up. Your hearing loss for your age is normally going to be a high frequency loss. That's what you're going to lose first. So it's your highest spectrum that you're going to lose with your hearing loss. And as we talked about those nerve hairs that they start to fall down, that's when we're wanting to turn our volume up so we can hear better. So when we start turning our volume up, we know that we're starting to get some damage in that particular frequency in those nerve hairs. Now when the nerve hair completely falls down, it basically dies. So we no longer, as loud as we put that frequency up, we will not hear a thing. It's kind of fascinating.
Wow.
Yeah, because even my husband, at one point, he can't hear one frequency at all. I mean, it's a phenomenon, and that's a noise damage thing. So we really want to bring awareness about noise damage to people. And you can take that quick test online to kind of see where you are. At 12,000 hertz, you should be able to hear pretty well. A 50-year-old is going to start to lose that. So if they are hearing the 12,000 hertz at 50 years old, they're doing pretty good. You know, their ears are younger than their age. So if they are under 50 and can't hear that, that's where we have a little cause for concern. Maybe they had some noise damage. Maybe they have some other underlying health conditions or some medications that could have affected their hearing. We also look at that 14,004. That's about a 25-year-old, and that's where we're really worried because if they are not hearing that at 25, most likely that's completely noise damage.
You shouldn't be able to hear other people's music on their earbuds when you're walking by them, which is in
that's
the case
not,
of
yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Sure.
Tiffany. Some great advice and ways to check your hearing to prevent further damage, because I'm sure it's permanent once you lose it. It's permanent.
Yes.
And if you want some more information about this, you can go to our website. We'll have a link. It's kplr11.com. How's your hearing, John?